out here in Statesville, just finishing up the auction. Great day today. Probably just put in a little 8-9 hour shift here with my broski. Also big shout out to Alexis. She always gets me everywhere I need to. Nice and safe, best car I ever owned. RCF, baby. And honestly, pretty good on gas too. Anyway, didn't really have too much time to film today. We really had to get to it and try to get some cars with all we've been selling. They need more. Let's get it, guys. I hope y'all get up tomorrow and make something happen. Get to the gym, eat good, make sure you're eating clean and you're not eating too much, especially before bed, because sleep is the priority. Let's go. And that's another thing we're gonna look into as well. What I'll tell you, our real situation right now, so with the exception of South Boulevard, we got the Monroe, the Gastonia, and the Shelby store. Monroe has only got 70 cars posted roughly, and they really have a capacity for 100. Gastonia has like 140 posted. They really have the capacity for like 220. And Shelby has 100 posted, and they have the capacity for 200 as well. So we're about 200 cars shy. And really right now, I think for the next couple of months, it's all about making sure our recon team does a good job of catching us up, but at the same time teaching the guys to respond to the leads they get. And once they've kind of mastered or at least got a good foundation going, then we'll start to do things like search engine optimization, maybe even get a couple more of like the advertising companies on board. But at the moment, I don't want to say they're overwhelmed, but they're already, I don't want to say underperforming either, but they need to be educated and kind of brought up to the new standard. And then we can start bringing all these other things on board. Because I know for a fact if we brought on more advertisers and we did search engine optimization, it would increase the amount of customers that come in, which would convert to sales. But I want to make sure we're doing that efficiently and that we do get filled up first, so that the backlot can get a rhythm with how many cars they actually need to produce on a daily basis, instead of, because right now they just know they need to get as many cars out as possible. But eventually it will be, hey, each place has to get this many cars out a day. Let's prep for that. Let's do the best job at that number and go from there. But all of this is coming. I mean, we want to take advantage of absolutely everything. It's really just a matter of being strategic as possible.
I learned a lot from you too, George. You know, it's like very humbling to talk to business owners who started from nothing, and it makes me truly happy, and it puts a big smile on my face that, you know, hardworking, you know, you're an immigrant just like my family are immigrants, you know? Yeah. They came here and, you know, they turned things around. They're successful, and I love to hear these stories. And I think that, you know, that's why I'm encouraging you with social media to always promote positivity, because people crave it these days, you know? I mean, you know, positivity only brings more positivity, right?
100%.
I love it, man. And then your team's going to feel good. Everyone's going to feel good. Your wife's going to love you more. She's going to be like, man, you're doing great things in the community. You know, well, Sunshine, you know, Mr. Sunshine helped me.
That's it, man. I'm going to have to give you credit one day.
Well, anyway, George, I got to let you go. I got to make a few phone calls, and I'll talk to you. I look forward to talking to you soon, okay?
My brother, yes, sir. It was a pleasure. Thank you so much for your time, son. I really appreciate it. Have a great week, my brother. Bye. You guys ever need him? Sun Kill with Dealer Center. Absolute gem. Tell him George sent you. Oh, what a great day. What a great start. You know what? We are going to blast off this week. Blast off. I pulled my back yesterday at the auction doing the simplest maneuver you could imagine possible. I was thinking about trying to swing down to the other stores today. My back is killing me, but I think I'm just going to pop a couple of leave and we're off. Let's get it. Alrighty, so we're dressed, feeling good. Honestly, back pain is a thing of the past. Because it's a special day. I don't know if you guys know this. Being that it's my second video, you probably don't know a lot about me, but I am a Z fanatic. So today, because it's a special day, it's the day of our second film sesh. Well, it's actually like the 5th day of filming, but we're filming towards that second video, so I just consider it day 2. We are driving the Z today. Let's go have a day, y'all. Let's go have a day. We got some good questions lined up. We're gonna go talk to everybody. I want to start introducing you to the guys. We're going to make our way over to South Boulevard today, say what's up to everybody over there after I pick up some extra shirts that we needed to get. And then we'll make our way over to the other stores tomorrow and hopefully down to Monroe by the end of the week. Let's get it. I got this thing at the car auction. It was the one owner, somebody, I guess, traded it into Honda on an NSX or something like that. And basically got my dream build. It's got the Stillen supercharger. Transmission's been completely redone. He put some awesome rims on it, lowered it, put some new side skirts, blacked out the hood. This thing, my favorite thing, we got the ring. If you know, you know, you know. So we're gonna take this puppy, go have a little fun, go pick up some shirts, say what's up to everybody, and start introducing you guys to the team, man. I'm stoked. What's going on, my brother?
Hey, I gotta go see Mark for that gate pass, but I'm right here with Miss Deb. She said I should tell you that you have to do it online to add me to the account.
Let me know if you have any issues with that, and next time I'm at Odessa, I will bug Miss Debbie about how to get you added, because I'm not going to be able to figure that out, I don't think.
All right, cool, no problem.
But I got you.
I said I'll go ahead and do it while I have to see her, so it'll be easier next time. But that's cool. I'm going to go see Mark in arbitration now, and then he got to re-register the car, and then I'll come back to Miss Deb. She'll bring me get past them. That's the Subaru we're talking about.
Yep. Awesome, man. I'm sorry about that, dude. We thought there was something going on with the differential, but apparently it's just a rear wheel bearing. So we'll see.
All right, sounds good, brother. No problem. I got you.
Get the man, bro. I'll see you soon.
Right.
Let me know if you need anything. Peace. All right, gang. Let's go. Preparation is everything. I got a fun little list of questions we're going to ask the guys. Should be an interesting video today, so let's do it. Hopefully by the end of this video you know a little bit more about us, and hopefully you comment and subscribe so we know a little bit more about you. Hi there. Yes, can I please place an order for just one large cheese pizza for George? All right, you guys, we are here at South Boulevard. The first store we opened up in 2017, February of 2017. So early 2017. I'm gonna take a little walk around. Here it is, and I can tell you this. In 2017, all of this was grass. This was not a dealership. We had a bunch of huge trees in the middle. We actually recently just repaved, so it does look very fresh. Just to go over everything with you guys, this is one of the smaller stores I had mentioned. Here we have 50 cars in inventory, and then right up the street, which on my way out of here today, I'll be sure to swing by there just so you can kind of see what the early process looked for us. We found another place right up the street where we leased it so we could have another 30 spots. So occasionally when a customer comes in for a car that's up the street, one of the guys will have to run up the sidewalk, because it's actually not that far away, and go grab it and either bring it down, or we just bring a customer up there in one of these cars and we check out everything that's up there. Back in the day, I thought it was a genius move. Nowadays, it's just a headache. You guys can't see it, but it's at the light down there. We'll go up there later today. But anyway, we're here at South Boulevard. Every time I come here, I just feel a certain way. It really is amazing that everything started from this one store. Shout out to Julio Solis. I hope one day you subscribe to this channel and that we can collab. He's off doing big things in real estate now, but that actually was my very first business partner. I feel like I need to give you guys a lot more backstory, so here we go. I'm just going to go ahead and kind of ring it out. So after high school, I graduated in 2015. I went to college for a semester. I went to East Carolina University. If you guys know anything about that, it is really not the school for scholars. I was a terrible student in high school. I never did my homework. I always slept in class. Really, school was a huge drag. Anyway, got out of school, went to college for a semester. I knew it wasn't for me. I knew I was not going to be some guy that was going to be career driven, and I had no idea that I was going to be a business owner. I just knew that I did not like school. So went ahead and dropped out, and I went and started working with my uncle at a pizzeria he started in Gastonia, which is only a mile down the street from the other store that we were just at in the first video. And I did that for about a year with him. I really loved it. You know, I really got to see what it took to start a business from scratch and build it up over a year into profitability. But it just wasn't for me. I honestly, I did like the pizzeria. I don't want to say it wasn't for me, but working with my uncle wasn't for me. And I ended up leaving that job, and I took a little bit of a break. Just can't even really remember what I did, honestly. I think I just went and worked at the previous pizza shop that I used to work for, which was a part-time job. The pizzeria store that I was working at with my uncle, I was there Monday through Sunday, 9 to 10 every single day. I did not miss a single day. I might have missed one day that I can't recall, but anyway, yeah, I was putting in, 80-hour weeks with a smile on my face. I really loved it. And never pulled the check. We went into profitability and whatnot, but I got a couple $1,000s here and there just to live, and I had a company card I could pay my gas on. But moral of the story is I loved what I did, but not who I was doing it with. And I just loved the freedom of having my own business, opening up. I took a lot of pride in what I was doing at the time. I was hitting the gym in the morning or at night. No matter what, I found a way to do it. Granted, I was only 19 years old, and circumstances change very quickly if you have to do the same thing for more than just a year. That's when you got to really lock in and make sure what you're doing is something you're actually passionate about, and the group that you're doing it with is a group that you want to continue to do it with. So there's a lot of things you'll learn, but if there's anything I can tell you in this video right now, is that you need to be aware of your surroundings, be aware of how you feel, and really understand how to communicate with yourself what your desires are, and go after things that you truly want. It'll make the whole journey a lot easier for you guys, and you'll be 10 times more successful. And at the end of the day, when you're doing something you like and you look back at all of it, you'll be able to justify that you did it on your own terms, which is an amazing thing. Anyway, back to it. So after my leave of absence, I was approached by Julio, who also worked with my uncle, but he was actually selling out of the car dealership that my uncle had, a small car dealership. And Julio came to me and was like, "Hey man, let's open a car dealership." Me and Julio, we had a good relationship. He would always come into the pizzeria. We would eat together. We'd hang out. I knew him through my uncle, so we were buddies. And we went ahead and took a shot. Now, there's some details in the mix of how we, acquired it. He actually found the place, and we went ahead and we signed the lease. We had nothing to our names. I think each of us brought like $8,000 to the table, so we had a collective of $16,000. Started off, got the banks on board, used the bank's money to floor the cars, which means pay for the cars, and just ran up an insane amount of fees, and we didn't make money for years. Long story short though, he got out of the business about 2 years in. My brother came on in, and we've been doing it ever since. Well, I don't want to say ever since, actually. My brother came in, we worked together for a year. We had some difficulties for sure, and we'll get way more into that in the videos to come, but long story short, we separated. He opened up his own dealership, which is where Julio had his first store, because Julio got out of the business entirely and went on to do big things in real estate. And about a year or two passed, and we came back together to go all in on AutoRevolution, which is what we're doing now. 6-7 months ago, we decided that we could no longer compete with one another at the auctions, that the only way that we win is if we go up together. So we said, no more messing around. We've got to go all in. I love my brother to death. We've had plenty of differences, especially when you mix business and family. Things get really sticky, but I can tell you I'm so proud of that guy, and I'm really proud of what we've accomplished. And I think putting everything online and holding each other accountable was the smartest thing we could do. Because man, if we had the last 8 years, you guys would understand what really happened and what it takes. And I think some of the stuff in the last 8 years was the real deal. What you're going to see now is, what happens when you get through the hard times, and you've already established yourself a little bit, which is cool and all, but we'll make sure we touch base on all that. These guys got everything in their heads. I mean, they've been with us. Some of them have been with us for the last 3-4 years and know absolutely everything. And we've got guys who've been here from the very beginning. So we'll definitely dive all into it. It's going to be dope. But anyway, long story short, a lot of things happened. It's been an amazing journey this last 7-8 years, and I think we're going to absolutely explode these next year or two. So I'm excited and really proud, and more importantly, I'm excited for everybody here to see what happens when you work hard, you work together, you work smart, and you put yourselves out there. With that being said, let's go on inside, let's grab a slice of pizza, and let's go talk to these guys. I'm gonna ask them a couple basic questions.
So my name's Robert Walsh, the Robert Walsh on Xbox and Instagram, because I'm the GOAT, also known as the GOAT, or R-Money. And right now I'm at the South Boulevard location. I kind of do a general out of all locations, so you might see me everywhere, but Charlotte is home for me. So the most memorable moment I had happened a couple years ago when we had a different dealership that was down in Gastonia, and I had a lady just hop in the car and tell me that she knew everything about the car and she knew how to take it, and then she goes like 80 just down East Franklin, and I was like, you gotta chill out, lady. I can't be caught speeding or anything like that. So I mean, that was probably the scariest and most memorable one, was when they try to fly and you don't think they're a good driver. My role is everything. So I was so excited for this question because this is the one I was waiting for. You might see me everywhere. Like even today, I did a little time in Gastonia before I got here, and I was over in Hickory this morning. So I'm everywhere, and I do everything outside of sales. When I'm here, I do sales as well. Have I ever had a customer ask me something bizarre? Yeah.
My name is Jesse Orengo Garcia, and I'm at the South Boulevard location. Me. I think I would smack everybody. Go-to snack, it has to be Powerade and a Kit Kat from any gas station. I don't care. And then go-to playlist, some Mexican music, like that 100. Yeah. Probably Nicholas Kessler. Yeah.
My name is Nick Kessler. I work at AutoRevolution South Boulevard. Something interesting about myself, I'm from Charlotte, and I haven't really been outside of Charlotte very much in my life. Car commercial, what's my slogan? I don't know, built tough. I like that. What's that, Ford? Built tough. It's not so hidden. I am the best basketball player in AutoRevolution, the whole company. Green. Yeah, not so hidden, but it's my talent. It's gotta be either me or Jesse. I think we're both at the same store. Yeah, we got the best two. I don't know if I can say that on camera. A lot of women that can't drive, man. That's really it.
No. All right, my name is Kevin Gomez Nava. Work at AutoRevolution Club in Charlotte. Something about myself, I am a leader at a church. I don't even know if I can say it on YouTube, bro. So I remember this was about 2 years ago. I had this lady, let's say she used to dance on poles, right? And so there was a Nissan Maxima she came in for. I think price of the car was like, let's say it was like $10K. She was looking for a deal, right? She wanted it for $8K out the door. So let's say that's discounting like $2K off the price of the car. Which is insane, right? She was like, hey, come on, work with me. Let me get the deal. She was like, I'll flash you. I was like, bro, what? And then a couple of minutes later, she starts twerking and trying to like get on me. I was like, oh shit, lady, I'm like, what the hell? Crazy, bro. That was oh man, it was great because I'm like 18 years old. Man, it's probably something different every day. Sometimes customer just comes in ready to knock out a deal. Sometimes gotta tell the boys, hey, let's get some motivation, get some motion going on. Let's knock this out. Sometimes gotta organize a lot. Something different every day. It's something nice. Longest test drive is probably Nicky K. Kessler. The dude probably doesn't even tell the customer, hey, go here, go here. He just like, hey, just drive and go.
Here's a little tour of the inside for you guys. Here's our sign designed by yours truly. All right, so this is the main lobby. Josue's office, he wasn't here today. Got the other boy's office. Shout out Jay Arango. Nikki K's office. These guys that came a long way from what it used to look like. Keeping it clean. Got my man Kevin's office and our money's office. And basically, like I was telling you guys, that is the light. Here we are. I got this sign where we say next left because this isn't actually the retail spot. This is where we store about another 30 cars in collective. We've got about 5 on each side of this railing and this whole entire back side, which is dope. That's it.
This right here?
That's it. It's right next. I don't know if you've ever seen it before, but this guy is a G. But yeah, dude, he's been doing it for 17 years, and bro started the YouTube channel. I don't know when, but bro, now he has almost 300,000 subs, and he is killing. He's doing ads.
He only has 25 cars.
Yeah, he's not like a. I don't know. He's not really a car dealer at this point in my mind. He's more of an influencer. Hey,
Looking lean, man.
try, man. Starting myself.
That's the only way.
So my name is Antonio Manuel Alfonso. I work at the Gastonia AutoRevolution location. Something interesting about myself is I play instruments. I play guitar and drums. I love making music. It's a big passion of mine. And I love playing sports. My first car is currently the car that I have right now. It's a 2012 Nissan Altima 2.5S. It has lasted me for 5 years so far. No problems. It's a freaking great car. I love it. There's a lot of bad things about Nissans, people say, but I have nothing to say about them. I feel like they're great cars. My dream car is a GTR R32. I love them things, specifically the 1991 version. I've always had a thing with GTRs, but specifically the R32, just how dominant it was with races and drifting-wise, I just feel like it's the best car. What motivates me coming in every day is helping out customers and clients. I love the satisfaction of them having the best vehicle on the lot and making sure they come here with a smile and they leave with a smile. Especially, I'm a people pleaser. I love making sure people are satisfied, are happy, and most importantly, I'm making sure that the customers have an enjoyable experience here at AutoRevolution. The best piece of advice I've received is just going head on and tackling things. Making sure you're not regretting things in life. And life is, if you don't attack things the way how it is, you'll never get the opportunity to succeed. And unfortunately, fortunately here, I have plenty of friends and family members here that motivate me to come be successful as a true salesman and giving me opportunity to be successful here.
My name is Justin Adan Canales. I work at AutoRevolution of Gastonia, and an interesting fact about me is I like to play soccer. That's a good question. Very good question. Here, switch up the question. My family, my parents, and basically my brother as well. One hobby or talent people would be surprised about me is I can sing.
We might need a clip of that. Can you give us a clip?
Nah.
No clips, though. No clips.
How do I define success in my life? Success to me would probably be as long as my family is healthy, as long as I'm healthy, striving for a better future for myself, for my family is the best success I could have.
My full name is Sydney Cheek. I work at the Gastonia location. I like to garden, I like to crochet, just like crafts. I think it's a double-edged sword. I think it can be really challenging at times, being the only girl a lot of the time. Now I got Natalia with me. But I think it's also very motivating, having to hang out with the boys, makes you tough, makes you feel like you gotta really keep up with them, work hard, be able to hang. Probably Nicholas Samuels has been my biggest motivator in this business. I don't think I'd be anywhere near where I am without working with him at South Boulevard before I came here. I think the two of us kind of having to run that show by ourselves for a little bit before we had the boys, and it was just us and Tony. I think that taught me the most. That's tough. Probably not to wait for someone to tell you what to do. Just go out and take it. You gotta learn how to let stuff just roll off your shoulder. You can't take things personally. You gotta try not to be too sensitive. Don't worry about trying to make people respect you. Just take what you want.
My name is Omar Reyes. I work at AutoRevolution of Gastonia. I don't know. I like shoes. That's all you need to know. A lot of things. Mainly bills, and I have to keep up with my daughter, so that's the biggest thing. Make sure that you never have to worry about anything ever again, or your family never has to worry about anything ever again. I think that's like the main purpose of actually making it in life, is making sure that nobody ever has to worry about anything. My first car was a 2009 Volkswagen GTI, 6-speed manual.
Ooh, I didn't know that. That's fire. That was actually my second car. That was my favorite car.
The bumper was a different color, the fender was a different color, but we were whipping. Probably has to be like a Bugatti or something. Like that's like, you made it.
You're going all the way up. You said a Bugatti, oh my God.
You really only live once, so just make the best out of it. That's really it.
That champ, my guy. That was dope.
My name is Jonathan Reyes. I work at AutoRevolution in Gastonia. I like video games, I guess. Did I skateboard probably? They'd be like, what? But I guess, yeah, skateboarding. Never getting too excited when you see a paycheck. Always stay humble, you know. So on my after work, definitely playing video games, you know, with the boys, chit-chatting on FIFA. Best way, you know, always interacting with people.
Is your win-loss ratio positive or negative?
My ultimate team is not there yet, so it's a loss streak right now, but we're gonna get there. We're picking it back up. Hey, always rap. You know, you listen to Youngboy, Gunna, Future.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Yes, sir.
All right, my name is Andy Alfonso. I work out of AutoRevolution Gastonia, the best Gastonia location that there is. I'm an amateur kickboxer right out of here in Belmont, Gastonia area. I love this area and I fight out of this area. Ice cream scooper, Carowinds. Wake up early in the morning, get a run in, do the sauna, do some sparring, then come right to work. There's ups and downs in sales. I mean, not every day is going to be perfect. It just matters on bringing a positive attitude and changing it the following day. I think I said that right. I do listen to podcasts. Usually it's Joe Rogan podcasts are my favorite ones to watch, if not music videos. When they ask me if I fight, and a bunch of them have asked me that if I compete. Definitely my father. The fact that he came to this country, he abandoned his education in his country, came here and made a name for himself. It's a really big testament to how I want to live my life. This too shall pass. Good times pass, bad times pass, everything passes. By giving it my all every time, whether succeeding or failing, it's always about giving it your best. My daughter, she definitely made me the man I am today, motivates me to be better every day.
Can we get some fighting moves from you?
Of course, of course.
Let's see you next.
All right, Jonathan, you ready? That, bro.
I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video up until this point. Due to the fact that we're almost at 30 minutes, we are going to cut the Q&A into 2 videos. We're going to get over to Shelby and Monroe in the days to come. Should hopefully have that out in the next 2 days. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, subscribe, and like this video. We really do look at the comments, and we're hoping to see a lot more soon so that we can get a little bit of insight for what you guys think about the videos and maybe what you would like to see. We have a lot of good ideas, a lot of themes that we're going to be bringing on. And we hope you guys love it. Thank you guys so much. We really enjoy what we're doing. We appreciate any support we're getting from you guys and can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Until then, see you guys later.